Hello traders, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris and this video is all about the euro dollar and pound dollar. But first of all, we have upcoming seminars in February and March. We hope to see you then, February 16 this Saturday in the Netherlands. We also have March 9th in Prague, March 14 in Zagreb, and March 16 in Belgrade. You can check out all the info through this link. So hope to see you in these seminars. Looking forward. So this is the euro dollar 1 hour chart, and as indicated by my wave analysis I shared this morning, was looking at a wave 4 for continuation to wave 5. Price bounced at the 38.2 fib and the top of the 21 EMA resistance zone for a continuation lower as expected. So that trade is on the way. In a way, this movement is on its way and probably going to head towards the minus 272 target at 112.50. That level is also around psychological quarter level and hence a strong support zone, and hence either a bounce or break spot for a move up or a larger move down. Now, as indicated in my video from last weekend, I'm looking for a close below 112.70. So that hasn't happened as yet. We did have a strong candle today, but it depends on today's intraday price action if we get a bounce or a break, whether today's candle is good enough to confirm that breakout to the downside. As I said, a close below 112.70 is key. A good volatile strong candle is key as well. So we'll have to see. I'm not going to trade it right here. It's going to be 50-50, I think, whether it's going to be a bounce or break. I'd rather wait for price action to confirm that movement, whether it's going to be up or down. I just wait for today's daily candle and then I'll decide about that. For the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if this is either A, B, C, or a 1, 2, 3, and that's why it's so important to see how price responds also to 112.50, by the way, which is that quarter level. So if this is, let's run through the scenarios. If this is an ABC and this is an ABC, then we would expect a new ABC to the upside like this. All right, so that could be a bouncing spot. Or ABC is completed, a bigger correction. This is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and we're going down for a wave 3. So if price does manage to break through 112.50, it could also easily be a wave 3. We might see a lot of bearish momentum to the downside, and price could fall down to 111.50, 111, 110, 108.60. Those are the targets you can think about for a move to the downside. It could be a lot of momentum in that move. Let's put the fib on this wave 1. You can see that the wave 2 neatly retraced to the 78.6 fib and bounced at that spot. As typical for wave 2, it is typically deep, and you can see that minus 1000 target here easily, minus 100 target here easily at 110. All right, and could even go beyond that, as I said, that down even to 108.50 if this is indeed a wave 3. So there could be a lot of momentum to the downside. That could be very interesting for downside trades. But I'm not going to trade it right here. It could also easily be an ABC zigzag. So going to wait for a clear kind of daily breakout for the moment. That's about it, I think, from the euro dollar, what I wanted to mention. Let's take a look at the pound. And you can see the pound is moving lower as well. And that could be part of a bigger zigzag. I think, personally, still leaning towards a bigger ABC. But of course, this is very dependent on Brexit news as well. So that could change perspectives at any point, at any moment, really. At this stage, I think that if you put a fib from here to here, price has a 50 fib and 61.8 fib pretty close by. Both of those spots could be support zones, so got to be careful that price could bounce there. So there's a little bit of a space once price breaks the 50 fib, all right, maybe close to 100 pips. But there's also a 127.50 quarter level, by the way, in between that, so that could be a bouncing spot. So at this moment, it's flipping to a downtrend on the 4 hour chart. That's for sure. We have clearly lower lows, lower highs. So it's definitely with the trend to trade to the downside. 50 fib is pretty close by. Not that big fan of that particular spot right now. If it makes a retracement into the 21 EMA and then bounces again, I think we could see a clear move down to the 61.8 fib. Of course, that could be a bouncing spot in turn. If it breaks above the 21 EMA and it breaks above the long 2 moving average, then we might be breaking outside of this channel, and there could be a bullish break, pullback, and continue to the upside. So that's what I want to see for upside, is either a bounce at the 61.8 fib or a break above this bearish channel and a break above the long-term moving average and the 21 EMA zone. That's for upside. For downside, we're just too close to the 50 fib in my view. We need a retracement, need some kind of flag or some kind of corrective pattern into the 21 EMA preferably, or close to it. Look for a turn, maybe even on an hourly chart, right? Maybe a retracement up to the 144 EMA on the hourly chart. Look for a break of that, and then a continuation down to the 61.8 fib. That's what I see for the moment on the pound dollar, and that's what we're looking for. All right. So once again, if you're interested in those seminars, we're going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of useful tips and tricks and methods from a CAMACD perspective. In Holland, both Nenad and I will be speaking. In Prague, I will be speaking, and Nenad again in Zagreb and Belgrade, discussing CAMACD, of course, in SWAT in detail and giving you some good insight about patterns, supportive resistance, trends. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. So hope to see you then. In any case, wish you all good trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.